French from Toshiba. I have a question for you. How is it possible to manufacture a laptop that's exceptionally powerful and fully featured, yet light and thin, and that won't cost you a fortune? That's a problem we at Toshiba have tried to solve for quite a long time, but we think we've done it. A crucial part of the answer is in a revolutionary cooling technology. Let's take a closer look at how this works. As usual, there's a fan inside the system. What's not so usual is its size. Because it's relatively large, it only has to spin at 4,500 revolutions per minute. Slower speed means quieter working. Also unusual is that this fan actually sucks cool air in rather than blowing hot air out. It creates an airflow inside the computer. Toshiba engineers used high-speed signal simulation technology to create an extremely efficient motherboard. It consists of 8 layers compared to 4 or 6, which is the norm. That way we could make the system board smaller, but also optimize the layout of the components in terms of their thermal characteristics. Here's an example. For engineering reasons, the CPU is normally placed in the middle of the system board, surrounded by linked components. But we were able to break the rules and put the CPU and other hot components closer to the cooling system. Heat from the CPU is transported by a heatsink to the copper cooling grid. Aluminium is normally used here, but copper is a much better heat conductor, so it moves the heat more effectively to the cooling airflow from the fan. On the 14 and 15-inch models, we used high-stiffness resin. This allows us to reduce the thickness of the material by 40% versus plastic materials without compromising on durability. For the 13.3-inch model, we used magnesium. As well as being much lighter than plastic, magnesium typically has 13 times more rigidity, so it reduces the risks of flexing. Under the palm rest area of the laptop, a unique honeycomb structure is used. This is quite an engineering feat, particularly when working with magnesium. But it's worth it because this structure offers great stability and toughness so that you could safely carry the laptop with one hand without risk of damaging the hard disk under the palm rest. These technologies are now utilised in Toshiba's new range of 13.3-inch, 14-inch and 15-inch business laptops. All offer great affordability, yet combine extreme computing power with increased mobility thanks to their lightweight and thin form factor. Great example of Toshiba's technology innovation in action.